Before you start watching this video, let me tell you something. I'm not gonna guarantee that at the end of this video, you're gonna get as many famous chicks as possible, who just keep knocking to your Instagram account and looking for you, looking for your attention and keep chasing you. No, nothing like that. But I have a very specific reason why do you need to open your Instagram account, even you haven't registered yet. But today, I hope I will give you a reason for this. If you're looking for, a girlfriend, if you want to build relationship with a woman, or if you want to have a personal brand, and if you have just one Instagram account, you can do whatever I want. Because this is what I personally do. I keep building my personal brand living here in America. I'm originally from Russia, by the way, and I've been living in America for 6 years. And right now I'm building my personal brand. But also, just because I post a lot of stuff that potentially can get attention from women, this is how I build my personal life. And into this video, I'm just gonna explain you how exactly it works. I mean, if you're new here, if you're a beginner, just keep watching because I promise you it's gonna be interesting. So let's start. Well, I made a similar video like this just a few weeks ago, and I know that I already shared this story about my friend, but I'd like to say it one more time. I'd like to share it again, just because new people started following me. So let me just keep going. I have a friend who is also Russian, and he came to this country, to America, just a couple of years ago. I've been living 5 or 6 years. He has been living for like 2 years. And so back in Russia, back in like 2019, 2018, he had like very good relationship with women. He didn't have any problem, probably because he speaks Russian much more better than English. He doesn't speak any English. And so when he moved to the USA, he started having this problem because if you're from the USA or another country, you probably know the native language, right? The local language. And you know some people around you, you have job, you have money, you have some resources. But if you just move from one place to another, it's gonna be a completely different culture. So this is why, I mean, I had the reason to start posting some content on this YouTube channel because this is my way to learn English through videos, through education and stuff. But my friend, he doesn't speak English. And so this is when you start having some problems because, of course, if you're like 30 years old, you want to have a girl next to you, but he just have some problem with this. And of course, I have this question, bro. Do you have your Instagram account? I mean, of course he does, but what do you usually post? Do you post like some parties that you usually go to, or the last time when we went to the billiard, did you post something? I just don't remember. Do you even post some pictures and videos, or you just use this Instagram just as a user? And of course, he's like, "Oh no, man, there is no reason to post anything because I don't like seeing myself and the app and just showing these people my life," which is makes sense. Of course, I know a lot of people who have this similar mindset. But my mindset is so different. And let me tell you something before I start this topic. I used to be this kind of man who was, I was an introvert. I was so far away from the people around me, sitting in the corner, never post anything because it's not just because I was scared, but because I didn't want to have this life that another people can see. For me, it just didn't make sense. But right now, I feel like if you do something in life, if you want to build something big, you need to have personal brand. And social media is the best way to start doing something and start getting your life. All right, because if you want to achieve something, just make sure that you post about, your story about it. Of course, my friend, he doesn't want to do anything like this. He just, he never sees this opportunity. When you post a video and this video gets 500 views or like 1,000 views, and of course, some potential females can see him doing some stuff, but he has this closed mindset. He has these Tinder apps, these dating apps like Badu or Humble, or I don't even remember those names because I haven't been there for a very long time. For me, it just doesn't make sense at all. You know why? Let me explain. Of course, you can post some pictures on Tinder or on different apps, but those chicks, they never see your status. They never see how many followers, so let's say you have, how many videos have you posted, how many likes you've got, and they never see like who is this person, even if you post, these pictures from like different events. And also there is no such options when you can hear the voice. I mean, probably just one app, one dating app has this option when you just do like some voiceover or something, so another person can hear your voice and just figure out if she likes it or not. But if you go on Tinder or another dating app, I mean, there is no such options, which is bad. But Instagram account, you can change it every time. You can change your picture profile. You can change the description. You can upload different pictures and different videos. And of course, when a girl go through your pages, right, through your Instagram page, she can see who you are as a person, who you are as a professional, and of course, she'll figure out she likes you as a man or she's not. And well, dating app just don't work like this. I'm not gonna surprise you by telling this, but only women, okay, not only, but a lot of women just looking for long-term relationship with men, and men just don't care. They just go on a Tinder app and just looking for a girl just one night for a couple of nights, and that's it. So they know how the market is. If you're a man and if you want to buy, let's say, a t-shirt, you go to the store, right? But the problem is that the first two floors are for women only. There are so much stuff that you don't really know that this shit exists, right? So you go on the third floor, hopefully that you will find what you need. And this is the problem. So the market works for women only. I would say like for 75 or even 80%, everything made for women. So the same thing work for dating apps. And of course, if you're a guy who never have who has never have like this attention on social media and like dating apps, of course there is an option when you can pay some money on Tinder. All right, let me give you 40 bucks and hopefully that my page, that will be on the top, so more females will see my page. And again, bro, it doesn't make any sense because if you have your Instagram account, you don't have to pay Instagram, you don't have to pay for anything because this is what you need to do. You just start posting stuff about your life. Let's say you have this option that's called story, an Instagram story. And of course, it will expire in the next 24 hours. But the thing is that you can put it in the highlights. Right, and this is how you can make a movie about your life. Okay, this is where I go to travel. This is my vacations. This is the stuff of my work, about my personal life. This is my path. So more people will start watching these stories and this highlight. They have some interest to you as a person, and this is what you need to understand because on Tinder there is no such options as story. Right, and if you go like to the club or to the theater, if you go to the I don't know like London and watch soccer, English soccer. So we can post something and people will see it. Oh my God, he came to London just to watch this Chelsea's game. And this is amazing. His life seems so interesting. I don't know, like it's just a girl just thinks in this way, but who cares, right? And now let me tell you something more. The same thing works for people who want to build their personal brand and reputation. Because of course you don't have to open your Instagram just to get as many women as possible because at the end of the day it just doesn't make sense for me at least. I got no time for chicks right now. I'm trying to build my future, my reputation, my brand, my business. All right, this is where my focus right now. And so when you do your personal brand, when you try to build your personal brand, also social media is a tool for you right now because it's free. It's gonna be free, maybe forever, maybe not. I'm sure that maybe in the next, I don't know, 15, 20 years, the companies, they will start charging us just because a lot of people are gonna be on social media, but right now it's free. I mean, back in, I don't know, like 1980s, 1990s, I mean, I'm 32 years old almost. When you have a product or a business and you want more people to know about this product, so you go on the radio or you go on television, you have a newspaper, and of course it costs so fucking much money, right? Every time because this is the paper or a book or a magazine or like the TV, television or radio. You have to pay this, just to get these views. But in social media, you don't have to pay. It's for free. So you just post one pictures or one video and you already get 500 views. You know how much time you save like this? In 2022, when I was selling the flowers, the roses on the February 14th, I just, I went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and also I've been to the Rodeo Drive, and I was trying to sell the roses. And for the couple of hours, I got just zero views. I'm sorry, sales, just zero sales. Maybe just one person bought, the bouquet of red roses, but I just didn't understand like what is going on. And then realized, oh come on, bro, this is like 2022 or like what year was it? So I started posting something on Instagram. I had like 3 different Instagram accounts: my personal, my business page, and also my company like agency. And everywhere I post the same stories. Okay, guys, today is the best opportunity. I have a very wonderful bouquet for you. The red roses. Just let me know. I'm gonna deliver it for free. You know what? People started buying it. because this is how social media works. And for the next couple of hours, I've got like 1,000 different views from different people around the LA area. And it was fucking amazing because I finally, sold these flowers and get some money. So I share these stories just because I really want you to know that social media makes sense if you want to build your reputation slash your business brand, and also if you want to start having some relationship with movement. Because again, when you do your when you post your lifestyle, when you post something about where you go or what you like, people start following you just because who you are as a person, and this is really amazing. I really believe that social media is a great opportunity in 2025, not just in 2025, but I mean whatever year you're watching this video right now, but this is fucking opportunity right now, and it's free. Amazing, right? So guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, put a thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Всем пока.